Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our session on accelerating RDS and VDI workloads to Azure, specifically Windows Virtual Desktop. I'm Pavitra. I'm a program manager with Windows Virtual Desktop, and joining me today is Sneha. She's a program manager with Azure Migrate. Our teams have been working really hard for the last 1 year, taking your feedback into consideration, and we have some exciting new features and capabilities added into Azure Migrate and Windows Virtual Desktop that we'll be going over today. So get ready to see some new stuff that we have got for you.
All right. So before we look into Azure Migrate and look at how it can help you migrate your virtual desktop environments to Azure, let's first look at what's driving migrations to Azure. Now, there are many triggers that drive customers like you to move your data center to the cloud. For example, data center exit scenarios, where if your lease of the data center is expiring, it is a good time for you to start thinking about the cloud. Another common scenario that we see is software reaching end of support. So if the software is reaching end of support, you should start thinking about leveraging cloud for the same. The other common scenarios are hardware refresh, if you're looking for application innovation, if you have security and compliance requirements, you should leverage cloud and move your workloads from on-prem to Azure. Now, once you are ready to migrate, you start your migration journey. And this journey is typically a 4-step process. It starts with the assessment step, where you discover your on-prem environment, you scan it to identify what is ready to be migrated to Azure, and whether you need to fix few things before you migrate. This step is super important because not every workloads are ready for cloud. So you need to really assess your environment to find out whether there are any issues, whether you need to tweak things here and there before you move them to the cloud. And once you are ready with a solid plan, you move to the migration phase. For the virtual desktop scenarios, there are 2 ways in which you can migrate them. We will be talking about them in detail in the rest part of this session. But once you have moved your virtual desktops to Azure, the journey does not end there. You continue to optimize your virtual desktop workloads in Azure for cost, for latency, and you continue to manage them. So in this session today, we will be talking about tools and processes available for you to help you at each step of your migration journey. And we will see how Azure Migrate can help you in the first 2 steps, which is assessment and migration. So let's look at Azure Migrate. And before I do that, can we have a show of hands of folks who know about Azure Migrate or have used Azure Migrate in the past? Not bad, that's quite a few. So for folks who do not know about Azure Migrate is now a central hub of migration. It provides a single pane of glass where you can start, execute, and track your migration journey. If you've used Azure Migrate in the past, it was just an assessment tool, but we just did a major release in July this year where we made Azure Migrate bigger and better. And Azure Migrate now provides you workload-specific tools. So it provides you tools for multiple kinds of workloads that you can use to migrate your on-prem data center to the cloud. It provides integrated experience across various stages of your migration journey. What this essentially means is if you have an assessment tool that you have used in Azure Migrate and you have assessed it, you can bring the recommendations automatically from the assessment tool to the migration tool. So there is integration between tools within the Azure Migrate ecosystem. To provide you choice of tools, we also have integrated with ISV tools, Microsoft partners, so you have options to choose from. And this is important because every customer has a different requirement, and depending on your requirement, you can find a tool that fits your scenarios and accelerate your journey to the cloud. Last but not the least, Azure Migrate also provides you end-to-end progress tracking. So you can use the single pane of glass to really track your migration journey across different workloads and across different steps in your migration journey. Azure Migrate also works as a central data repository for all your migration assets. So in July this year, when we did the major release, we supported tools for various scenarios, starting with the server scenario, which allows you to move Windows and Linux servers to Azure. We supported tooling options for databases. You could move your SQL and non-SQL databases to Azure. And we also supported tools to do offline movement of data to the cloud. At Ignite, we are very proud to announce 2 new scenarios. Like Pavitra said, we are working really hard to make sure you have tooling options for all kinds of workloads. So we are adding tooling support for virtual desktop migration to Azure now. Windows Virtual Desktop just went GA in September this year. So we made really sure that within Azure Migrate, we have tooling options for you, which you can use to migrate your virtual desktop environments to WVD in Azure. And for this one, we are very excited to partner with a tool called Lakeside. Lakeside is a Microsoft partner tool that you can use for assessment, and we have integrated with them to allow you to assess your environment for WVD migration. I'll be talking about the virtual desktop migration in detail in the rest half of the session. And on the similar lines, at Ignite, we are also releasing the web application migration scenario, where we have now tools in Azure Migrate that you can use to migrate your on-prem .NET and PHP apps to Azure. So let's start with the virtual desktop migration scenario. And like we saw in the migration journey, the first step for our migration is to do an assessment of our on-prem assets. When it comes to virtual desktop assessment, there are few considerations that you should always make before you start migrating them to WVD. The first one is about suitability analysis. This is super important because there are OS constraints in Azure, so you really need to assess your on-prem virtual desktops and understand whether the operating systems running on your desktops are compatible with Azure. The next one is about sizing. If your desktops are ready to be migrated, what size in Azure should they be migrated to? So you really need to look at your CPU and memory utilization on-prem. Many a time we over-allocate our resources on-prem and your desktops are probably underutilized. So we will help you understand how your desktops are being utilized and whether you can use this migration opportunity to downsize and optimize your resources in the cloud. You also need to look at your licenses. You need to understand the dependencies. You want to make sure you're not leaving anything behind. And you also need to look at the collection of users you have. There will be a mix of shared users who are using the pooled scenario, or there will be users who have a personal desktop assigned to them. So you need to understand the mix and accordingly choose your VMs or desktops in WVD. And additionally, in the similar line, you also need to do application rationalization. What this essentially means is there will be applications on your on-prem desktops that are rarely used, and there will be some applications that are critical to your enterprise. So you need to understand what are my critical applications that I need to absolutely move to the cloud, and what are some of the applications that are never used. So you don't really need to deploy them in cloud. In an assessment, you can also do user density analysis. So for pooled scenarios, how many users are sharing a desktop? Do I need to change the mix? You can do user segmentation. What this essentially means is what are the set of users that are using a similar set of applications, and you can create images in Azure accordingly. Last but not the least, you can do cost estimation. This is important because cost is an important factor when we talk about migration. So you need to understand what is the cost of running my desktop environment in Azure. So let's look at Azure Migrate and see how it can assess your on-prem virtual desktop for migration to WVD. So as I mentioned earlier, we have integrated with a partner tool called Lakeside for the same. So here we have an on-prem setup where I have a VDI deployment. It could be running on RDS, it could be running on VMware, Citrix, doesn't matter. You can use Lakeside to do the assessment, and you can really find out whether your desktops are compatible to Azure. Now let me show you guys Lakeside in action. So I'm going to switch to my demo environment here, and we will use Azure Migrate, and we will use the Lakeside tool in Azure Migrate to do the assessment. So I'm on the Azure portal right now, and you can easily access Azure Migrate from the Azure portal by searching for it. And once you click on Azure Migrate, you will land on a dashboard like this, where you will see tooling options for various scenarios. Like I said, we have tools available for server migration, for database migration, web app migration, and virtual desktop migration. When you come here for the first time, you need to click on Assess Virtual Desktop Infrastructure to get started with your assessment. And what this will ask you to do is create a migration project. A migration project is a repository of all the metadata that we discover from your on-prem environment. It is associated with a subscription, a resource group. You need to give it a name, and you need to select a geography where you want to store the data. And this geography is important because many a time we do not want our data to go outside a particular region boundary. So if you have such requirements, you can select a geography where you want to store your data, and we will make sure that the data is stored in a region in the selected geography. So let's go ahead and select United States because we are in Orlando. And you move to the next step where you can select an assessment tool. So currently we have the Lakeside tool available, but we are working with other Microsoft partner tools that do assessments for virtual desktops, and they will be getting added soon in this list. But today we have Lakeside, and you can use Lakeside to assess any kind of virtual desktops, be it running on Microsoft RDS, VMware, Citrix, or physical devices. So let's go ahead and select Lakeside here. And when you move to the next step, you can then select a migration tool that you can use for migration of your desktops. So if you see here, we have a tool called Server Migration that you can use. This tool has been there around for some time. And if you've used it before, you might know that this tool earlier did not use to support migration of client operating systems. But recently, we have added support for client operating systems, so you can use the tool to migrate your on-prem virtual desktops to Azure. If you have used Azure Site Recovery before, I would strongly request you to start using Server Migration now, because ASR is designed for a disaster recovery scenario, and for all your migration needs, you should start using Server Migration. So let's go ahead and select Server Migration as our migration tool. And we can then review our details, and when we say Add Tools, this will go ahead and create the project for us. I've already created a project with the tools added for the demo today. Once you have created the project, you will see that the tools are added to your project, and you can then start assessing your workloads using Lakeside. To be able to do an assessment, we need to now go to the Lakeside portal. So we click here to go to the Lakeside dashboard, and we can then start the assessments. To be able to do assessment, we need to first discover our on-prem environment, because Lakeside really needs to understand, hey, what's running in your on-prem environment? How are your users utilizing the applications? And to do the discovery, Lakeside uses clients that you need to install on your machines, on your virtual desktops. So they support a client for both Windows operating systems and Mac OSs. So you can download it from here. And you can use deployment tools like SCCM, Intune, et cetera, to deploy the agents on your virtual desktops. Once you do that, it will start profiling your virtual desktop. It will start collecting performance data about your users, about the applications that are being used, and you can then look at the reports that Lakeside offers. So let's start with the persona visualizer, where what Lakeside does is it segments your users into personas based on their usage pattern. So you will see here that there are two categories based on whether they are desk-bound users or non-desk-bound users. And within a category, we have three types of users that we see: power users, knowledge users, task users. And for each of these categories, it provides detailed reports around how are these users using their CPU, memory, and so on. So if you will notice here, power users are heavily using their applications, so which is why they have a high CPU utilization, whereas the knowledge and task users do not have a high CPU requirement. So this report can really help you understand your user segments, and you can allocate your virtual desktops in Azure. Their sizes can be allocated accordingly. You can then do a critical application analysis for your personas, where you can really understand, hey, how many critical applications are being used by each of these personas. You can do a resource consumption analysis at per user level, where you can see how is the user using the CPU and memory of the desktop that is allocated to him or her. Now, once you do that, you can then switch to the enterprise view. I have switched here already. And you will see that there is an application level reporting available with Lakeside as well, where it does a thorough analysis of each of the applications running in the on-prem environment, and it provides you utilization reports around, hey, which of the applications are used frequently? How much CPU are they needing? Are there any applications that are not being used at all? Are there any applications that have different versions available, and do you need to standardize them? So there is a whole bunch of reports that you can look at, and you can really understand your user segments. You can really understand your applications and how they are used, and decide your migration path to cloud. Last but not the least, Lakeside also provides you a user experience score per user. And this is really useful when you want to do a before and after kind of analysis, where you can run this report on-prem to identify how is the experience for your users on-prem. I think it is not loading up, but that's OK. I can just talk through it. But essentially, what it lets you do is understand whether your users are facing any latency issues on-prem, what's the score of the user when it comes to an experience perspective, and you can do the same analysis after you have migrated to compare whether it was a good decision for you to migrate to Azure or not. Now, once you've done all of that, since we have integrated it into Azure Migrate, you can also push the assessment results back to Azure Migrate. So there is an option here called Azure Migrate. If you click here, it will allow you to sign into Azure and select the migration project to which you want to push the data to. And we have already connected our migration project here, and the data is already pushed into our migration project. So if I go back to my Azure Migrate project, you will see that the Lakeside tile is populated, and I see the users that I have assessed, and I can drill down into this view to really look at the assessment that Lakeside had done. And the beauty of the integration is that you can really track your migration journey across different tools. If you used Lakeside for virtual desktop assessment and something else for your database assessment, you can come to Azure Migrate, one single portal, and track your migration across these tools. So there is value for you to push the data back to Azure Migrate. Now, when you see here, you can see that there's a list of users we have assessed, and based on the Lakeside assessment, we can really understand whether these users are ready for migration to Azure, and what size in Azure should we allocate, we should use to allocate the desktops for these users. So this is how Lakeside makes it super easy for you to understand your on-prem desktops, their users, the applications they use, and you can then decide on a plan to migrate to WVD. So that's quite powerful. So let me go back to the presentation, and we will then see how we can now move these virtual desktops to Azure now that we are ready with the plan. So there are two paths that customers typically take when they migrate their virtual desktops to Azure. The first path is focused on operational efficiency, where you typically do a lift and shift migration of your desktop environments to Azure, and then you could modernize them later once you have migrated them. The triggers typically here are infrastructure oriented, like data center lease, expiry, and so on. We also see a second approach here, which is focused on innovation and efficiency. And this is where the triggers are mostly app-oriented, where if you have legacy applications on-prem and you want to modernize them, you can use the refactor, rebuild, re-architect approach to migrate. And in case of virtual desktops, you can treat your greenfield scenarios in the second category and leverage cloud capabilities to migrate to Azure. Yeah, so Pavitra will now walk us through the various steps involved in the migration journey.
All right, so you have assessed your virtualization environment. You have decided what it is that you want to migrate. You potentially know what applications, potentially know what kind of operating system you want to be using on Azure. So what are the steps that are involved in actually moving all of these to Windows Virtual Desktop specifically? So the first thing that you would need to do on Azure is set up your virtual network. Whether you're doing migration or whether you're doing any kind of greenfield environment, you would need to set up virtual network first. And if you've already decided that the workloads that are going to be running on Azure have some kind of app dependencies on any on-prem resources, then you would need to connect this virtual network back to on-prem using either ExpressRoute or site-to-site VPN. So once that's done, you have got the second and the third step, which can be done interchangeably. You would need a local a domain controller set up in your virtual network, and you would need to sync your user identities and password hashes to Azure Active Directory. Whether you do the synchronization first and then set up a domain controller or vice versa, it doesn't matter. By the end of third step, you would need to have set up your virtual network, connection to your on-prem, user identities, password hashes present in Azure Active Directory, and some kind of local domain controller on the virtual network in Azure. The reason for the domain controller is today, Windows Virtual Desktop only supports VMs that are Active Directory domain joined, and hence you would need to definitely have some kind of local domain controller. All right, once that's done, what's next? You get into the Windows Virtual Desktop environment and set up your, the first set of objects. That would entail creation of Windows Virtual Desktop tenant that connects the Windows Virtual Desktop to your Azure Active Directory tenant, and secondly, setting up your host pool. The host pool is essentially just a section of VMs that you have decided to add to Windows Virtual Desktop. And once you've created the host pool, you will get a registration token. All of these things, we have training videos already on YouTube, as well as the past Ignite videos already have all of these things, so you can go take a look. Once you have got your Windows Virtual Desktop objects, then move your actual VMs. You can either migrate your VMs, and Neha is going to be going over the actual migration process right after this, or you create new VMs with your own image or the vanilla gallery images that we have. And then you connect them to Windows Virtual Desktop. Lastly, what to do with the user data. You would need to migrate the user data to Azure. Some things to keep in mind is for pooled resources. On remote desktop services, if you're using user profile disks, WVD does not support user profile disks. We only support FSLogix profile containers, so I will be going over a demo of how you convert UPDs to profile containers. And then if you're using personal desktops, you would need to assign the user directly to the VM that's being used by that user.
Perfect. So let's look at step 5 here, and let's see how we can use the server migration tool in Azure Migrate to migrate our on-prem desktops to Azure. So like Pavitra said, after you've moved your desktops to Azure, you still need to convert your UPDs to profile containers. So we'll do it in a step-by-step manner, and we will start with migrating our virtual desktops to Azure. So this assumes that you have completed from some few prerequisites, which is setting up your virtual network, setting up your Active Directory, and you are now moving your on-prem virtual desktops to Azure. So we have the same environment here. We have assessed it using Lakeside, and now we are using the server migration tool to move the virtual desktops to VMs in Azure. So let's switch to the demo environment again, and let's look at how we can use the server migration tool to do that. So I'm back to the same project here. We did the assessment with Lakeside, and now let's start using server migration. To get started with the tool, you need to first discover your on-prem environment into the server migration tool. It supports discovery from a large set of hypervisors, be it VMware, Hyper-V. We also support physical devices. And depending on the hypervisor, the discovery approach changes. For VMware, for example, we require you to deploy an appliance, and using the appliance, we do the discovery. We try to make it agentless as much as possible. Recently, we announced the general availability of the agentless scenario for VMware, where you could download an appliance. It's a simple VM image that you download from us and spin a VM out of it to create the appliance. Now, once you spin up the appliance, you connect to it, and you provide connection details for your on-prem setup. In case of VMware, you need to provide us vCenter server credentials. We do not install agents on any of your VMs. We use the credentials to connect to your virtual desktops and start migrating them. So let's assume we have completed that, because we've completed that for the demo. And once you do that, you will start seeing your desktops here. We have 36,000 desktops here. We really support a huge scale, so no matter how large your data center is, you can really use server migration to migrate your desktops to the cloud. So once the discovery is completed, the next step for you is to start replicating these desktops to Azure. The server migration tool does a continuous replication of your on-prem data to the cloud. So you need to tell us the hypervisor on which you are running on, which appliance do you want to use. Because we support a larger scale, you could deploy multiple appliances and connect them to the same project. So let's select one of the appliances here. And this is where the integrated experience comes into picture, where you can bring in the assessment recommendations from the assessment tools that you might have used. I'm going to just say no here, and we will select few desktops that we want to migrate. So let me select just a couple of them here. And in the next step, you will then have to tell us what is your target details. What is the subscription to which you want to migrate? What is the resource group? As Pavitra mentioned, you need to set up your virtual network in advance, so you need to tell us which virtual network we should use when we are spinning up the desktops in the cloud, and the subnet details, and so on. When you move to the next step, if you've selected importing data from assessment, the VM sizes are automatically assigned, but if you want to override, let's say you still want to go to a different SKU, you can override it here as well. You need to do the same for disks. So for all the disks attached to your VMs, we pull in the recommendations from the assessment. If you want to change them, you can change and decide whether you want to go to standard, premium, standard SSD, and so on. So there's a lot of flexibility here available for you to decide your target settings. And that's pretty much it. It's really quick and simple. And you can then start replicating your virtual desktops to Azure. So when we do replication, I did say that it is continuous replication. What this means is we do a first initial copy of your virtual machines to Azure, and this copy is a full copy. But we do subsequent copies at a regular interval where we move only delta changes to Azure. Now, when I click replicate here, this will go ahead and start replicating those VMs. And we already have few VMs replicating, so I'll quickly show you the status of these VMs for you. As you can see, there are 4 VMs that we are replicating. And once the VMs have started replication, you can then do a test migration for Azure. And we strongly recommend you to do that, because test migration allows you to validate the performance of your desktops on cloud without any production impact. So to be able to do that, you click on test migration here. And this will ask you to provide a virtual network that you want to use. We recommend that you use a different network than your production one. So it creates an isolated network and environment, and you can then connect to your virtual desktops in Azure, register them to the host pool, validate if the things are working fine, and only when you are satisfied, you then do the cutover. And the value that this feature adds is, while you are doing this test migration, your production environment is still on, and there's no impact on your production data. Your replication is still on, so everything is going as expected. And only when you're satisfied with the test, you then do the actual cutover. So once you have completed test migration, you can come back to the replicated VMs page, and you click migrate. This is the actual migration where we will do the cutover. We will cut the cord between on-prem and Azure. And when you're doing the migration, we ask you whether you want to shut down your on-prem desktops. If you say yes, you can achieve 0 data loss, because we will make sure that the last set of data changes are replicated to the cloud. But you can always say no if you don't want to shut down your on-prem setup. And if you say no, there might be some data loss because your on-prem applications are still on, and there could be some churn going on. So, and when you click migrate, it's just a one-click process. We will go ahead and spin the virtual desktops in Azure for you, and you can then register them into your host pool that you have already deployed. So as you saw, this is very simple to use. It is streamlined for the migration scenario, and it's a very simple 3-step process that can accelerate your migration of virtual desktops to Azure. So if you've been using ASR before, please do start using Server Migration now, because it is designed for migration. Awesome. So let me switch back to the presentation. And we will now see the post-migration steps. Once we have migrated the virtual desktops, Pavitra, why don't you show us how we can then convert the UPDs?
All right, so as I mentioned earlier, Windows Virtual Desktop does not support UPD. So you will have to do this extra step if you are using UPDs in your on-prem environment. You can decide to convert the UPDs first and then migrate that to Azure, or you can migrate your UPDs to Azure and then do the conversion. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to switch to my demo environment, and I'm going to show you a VM that has been set up so that you can see the different folders that we have. One has the set of UPDs that have been already migrated to Azure, and other one has got the folder path set up for FSLogix profile container. I'm not going to go over how you actually plumb the FSLogix profile container to be used in your VM environment. We have extensive documentation as well as training videos, so please take a look at our documentation. I'll have the link in the last slide. So in this case, we are going to be converting 1114 to a profile container. Instead of showing you how it is when you log on to this UPD, I'm going to show you what is the one text file that we have got on the desktop, so that you will see the same thing when we log on to WVD after the conversion. So this is 8:02 p.m., which is a text file on the desktop for this particular user. And now I'm going to go and do the conversion. The conversion actually uses a very simple, it's not a simple script, but then it uses a PowerShell script, which is convert UPD profile. It takes in the profile path, which is the path to the UPD, as well as the actual UPD VHDX that you're trying to convert. It also takes the destination FSLogix location where you want the profile container to be stored. And if you see, the time taken for conversion is extremely small. That is because the size of my UPD is also small. But if you have a larger sized UPD, it is going to be directly proportional, the conversion time. If you have a lot of UPDs that you want to convert, that is also going to be directly proportional. Now you see that the migration is completed. And if you go to the FSLogix path, you can see now that I have got a new profile container stored here, which is the VHDX. Let's take a look at how this is accessed by your user. Now I'm showing you the Windows client. If you're using, as an RDS user, if you're using Windows devices, you will have an RD client for that. That will not be, you cannot use the same thing to access Windows Virtual Desktop resources. On Windows devices, your users will have to use the Windows client, which is a new one that you can download from our documentation page, or the web client. So here I'm going to show you the Windows client, and let's see how we can see the converted profile container. So I am logging into my remote desktop that's been provisioned for me. If you see, you can actually see that FSLogix is being loaded here because your VM has already been configured to use a profile container and the path where we had the profiles. Give me a minute, the desktop will come anytime, and you can actually see that 8:02 p.m. that we saw as part of our UPD is now part of our profile container, and your Windows Virtual Desktop user was actually able to utilize that. So that's it, actually. If you want to use this as part of your conversion and you want to parallelize the conversion, you can definitely do so because the PowerShell script is re-entrant. So you can use it in your automation and parallelize it. I'll have more information on exactly how you get access to it later. So now that you've converted your app and user data to profile containers, your pooled resources should be unblocked, your users should be able to use it. Now what about your personal desktop scenarios? Personal desktop essentially means that you have got a specific physical server or a VM that your the users have already been used on-prem, and you want that to be available to them through Windows Virtual Desktop. As of today, Windows Virtual Desktop only allows auto-assignment of users. So you basically have a set of VMs in your personal desktop host pool, and when a user connects, the user gets automatically assigned to a random VM that's available and not assigned. But we have added a new functionality in WVD that essentially allows you to have direct assignment of a user to the host that has just been migrated from on-prem. So let's take a look at that. Here I'm using PowerShell commands to show that. So I'm doing a get RDS session host, and I'm giving it a tenant name and a host pool name, and you can see two different session hosts, essentially VMs, have been registered to this particular host pool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a user to a particular session host. I'm selecting VM0 as the session host because that was specifically migrated for the user RDS-PT user 12. All right, so once you do the actual assignment, you should see that the assigned user has been added here to the session host object. And if you go back up, you can see earlier the assigned user was actually empty. Now let's use the web client to see how this is presented to the user. I'm already signed in as RDS-PT user 12. And I should be able to see that the host name of the session that I'm getting, my personal desktop, should be VM0. I'm logging in here. And this is the login that's associated with the domain controller to which my VM is actually added to. So let's see where the command prompt is. All right, so if I do a host name, it shows that I am now, as RDS-PT user 12, accessing Win10 MSVM0, which was specifically assigned to me. If it was an auto assignment, I could have got VM0, but I might not. I might have gotten the other VM1. So that's the latest commands that we have added specifically for migration scenarios. And this should be available very soon. So it should be available either early next week or end of next week in the PowerShell gallery. We will also have updated documentation, so you can go try it out. It would be part of our GA service. All right, so now you have done your assessment, you have done your migration. Now what next? As we talked about earlier, you have the optimization as well as your management phase. Now for optimization, what it essentially means is for you to have a quick journey to Azure, you might have decided to do a lift and shift. But then once you get to Azure, you realize that you don't really get the goodness of Azure. You're not really making use of all the benefits of Azure. You're potentially paying a lot more than what you expected. Now, optimization phase is where you go and look at new services that Azure offers. For example, Azure Files, Azure Update Management Service. You look for new features that Windows Virtual Desktop is actually offering. For example, the new virtual SKU, which is Win10 Multi-Session, and see whether any of these can actually help not just user experience, but also lowering your cost and your operational processes. So this is where you go and do investigation and optimize your existing Windows Virtual Desktop environment to better suit your needs and your user needs. And lastly, in the management phase, you might have decided that I'm going to be only migrating critical applications, but in the end, you realize that Azure offers so much more than what your on-prem offers, and you might want to add more applications to your Windows Virtual Desktop offering or more users. You might have started with a production pilot, and you might want to expand it to the rest of your company. So this is where you would go and do the user management. And for the same, I'm going to quickly show you that yes, of course, you just saw the fact that we have PowerShell commandlets, but we also have the management UI. This is out of band. It's not integrated into the Azure portal, but we do have a management UI wherein you can go and see the list of tenants that you have got. I've got 2 tenants here, and inside this particular tenant, I have multiple host pools. And inside this host pool, as you saw earlier, there are 2 session hosts that are running, and you can add users through the app groups there, or you can go here and look at who are all the users that are available, and you can do essential daily management like app management and user management through our management UI. The documentation is also available in our documentation site, and the actual UI is available through GitHub today. And so now that you're done with your journey, from assessment all the way to management. The management optimization phase doesn't end with just saying, okay, I'm done with it, I have done optimization 1. It keeps feeding into each other because Azure keeps coming up with new things. WVD comes up with new features every month. So keep an eye out on that. Keep looking at our blogs and our documentation, and you will get more information. All right, so we don't go through this journey by ourselves. We do have a bunch of partners that we work with. This is just an example set of partners. We have a lot more partners that are working with us. As Neha mentioned, Lakeside has already been, part of the migration, as well as our WVD, and the others are working primarily with WVD right now so that they can accelerate your migration to Azure. So thank you so much. As part of this presentation, we want to show you the fact that we've got new things that we have added. If you want to take part in the private preview that we're going to be having for the UPD conversion, please visit the aka.ms URL that's listed there. Our persistent desktop scenario is going to be live next week, so take a look at the PowerShell gallery, get the new PowerShell commandlets, look at our documentation, and get more information there. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, of course, we will address it here. But if you have any more questions, you can visit Azure Migrate in the application and infrastructure booths. And WVD is in booth number 29.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.